G Vicarja, I'm on Shola Fishing now. It's 11:20 here, and it's hot. So I wanted to record another video. I'm just finishing up from the weekend, from today's development work, responding to feedback. I'm recording another video. For this one, I do want to try and cut down on the length, because I think there's no point in me recording an hour long plus video and no one's going to get to the end. So yeah, the app has been sent out to 200 people. 200 people have received emails. See people online now. We had 103 sign-ups, and you can see all the other stats, what's going on. In the last video I went through everything kind of broadly. I mean, there's been a lot of changes since, but if I keep doing that, the videos are going to be long. So instead what I wanted to do was just to show the course creator. It's the whole point of the app is that you have people learning, but you have people uploading content, lesson content, and I'm kind of hoping that people will do that more and more. And that I think at the moment there's such a high standard put upon Irish content, Irish learning content, that it dissuades a lot of people who probably should be making content from doing it. So yeah, so the idea basically is that anybody can do it. You don't need to build an app yourself. You can just come on here and build a course. So yeah, so mostly so far people have been using learning and stuff, but here is a course that so yeah, so I'll just kind of talk about where I got this from. So a few months ago, I was trying to get into journaling, Oscailga, and I was struggling because I was saying something in English in my head and translating it word for word, and I wanted to kind of break out of that class and kind of just go directly to the language, right? And I wanted to kind of learn off a few phrases that I could use to kind of chain together, to kind of get a flow. It's funny, I think I found scripts the most useful way to learn language, and part of me is sad because I've tried so many ways, but at the end of the day, just having a good script to learn off by heart, it kind of locks in certain things that you can build around, right? And actually the best teacher I ever had, she gave us scripts to learn off for the junior cert, and I actually ended up using them again in the leaving cert. So yeah, I just made this. I mean, I got 2 to 8. I didn't get much further. I think I was pulling from different sources. It wasn't my own words. It was I can't remember where I pulled it from, but there was a massive effort personally to try and get away from just being an English speaker, switching out the words for Irish and stuff, and trying to get a more of a feel for it. And I was kind of experimenting with this idea of interleaved text, which was by a man called James Hamilton from the 1700s. He was an Irishman, which I think is funny because his system is called a Hamiltonian system, and you also have William Rowan Hamilton with a Hamiltonian system. So I think the chances of me getting a system named after myself now, I don't think people would tolerate a third Hamiltonian system from an Irish person. But yeah, it was pretty simple, and I think it was Python scripts, and it was might even been Google Translate to get the word for word stuff. But it's this is the Irish phrase, this is your Google Translate probably sentence into English, but then this is the word for word. And the idea here is counterintuitive, because I said I wanted to get away from English word to word, but what I was doing this is trying to highlight the difference in the grammar, and maybe making a bit of a scaffold in English to kind of wrap your head around it, and then from there it becomes second nature. I think after a while you kind of, the prepositions and stuff, become second nature. And interesting too, this kind of has come across into reading a lot of Joyce recently and stuff, but even Fontaines and other modern day musicians, like you see a lot of this structure kind of coming into English. Anyway, just beside the point. The idea here is just that if you do it word for word, it will, like, you can learn the patterns in English and then learn them off in second nature. But I guess more so the point here is that I've made this for myself, and I think part of the language learning is like this ability to like create notes and content for yourself to like study. So like I would normally do it on the weekends. I'd gather together stuff. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna learn off this. Same with music actually. You know, I'm gonna learn this song off. I'm gonna learn these notes and stuff throughout this week, and then throughout the day, like you have a coffee break or you're on a walk or something. Like for example, I have my MP3 here. I'll just load up songs, and from going out, I'll just like listen and stuff. But preparing the materials, if you know how to do it, even takes so much time. It's like when the getting it up, and then when you make the materials, how do you actually like learn them off? Because if it's just this, it's like, you know, it's kind of hard to, especially if you're tired and stuff. If only there were an app, eh? So that's what this is. So this is the course creator, and actually I might just do this so that we get. No, I don't want the mobile screen. I just want the. So I want the icons in the corner up here. So a few things in here. So yeah, so this is a draft. You can change it, and I just put in my own words here what this is. So like, this is not, you know, I'm not selling the course. It's not, you know, for the leaving cert, or it's just yeah, Misha, Sean, I've made this. Take it or leave it. You know, this is my best effort, and you know, if there's mistakes, call them out and stuff. I said B1 to B2. I mean, it could be A2 to like whatever. The appearance. I need to put a search engine in our search bar in here. This is all of the emojis because it was like from the first to the last, the codes. And I just picked a book that I saw. It's down here somewhere. I don't know if you can hear my cat complaining. So yeah, a few tags, journaling. I don't know if it's grammar, probably not. Track the vocabulary. So this is the vocabulary system we've talked about before at length, and all the words. If you enable it, you have to upload any missing words. So it's a bit more effort, but then any lessons you do, the words you're learning are tracked automatically, right? But you can turn this off, and you can do this course in Manx or Welsh, or I guess even French, I suppose. You can make the lessons go in order. This is for journaling. I don't think that makes sense to have it like in order. I think it's Cajun. I'm not sure. Like, I mean, I've never really learned the other dialects, so I'm guessing it is. I'm sure I'll be corrected if not. I'm allowing the community discussions so people can chat and stuff. And I added this one in this week because myself and there are posting, and like the two of us were kind of saying how we have the imposter syndrome. I'm a bit more used to it because I've been an imposter since last year, so but we added this in so you can just kind of say, like, you know, work in progress, like yeah. So this is it. I don't know if I should show the course first. Yeah, I'll show what it looks like. This is what people see: work in progress, journaling and stuff. I haven't enrolled in this. So if you're viewing a course, you can like preview it and then you enroll. When you enroll in a course, that tells us that you're interested in something. So we can rank the courses, and later on we can pick which courses to direct attention to. For example, I did Aaron, the songs course last week, and I think 4 people signed up, so that one won't be prioritized. And then all of your stats and stuff, and here you can kind of have a chat generally about the course. I do want to build a proper form system so everybody can chat and stuff in the app. I didn't get a chance this week, and I was family visiting, and then a lot of feedback to kind of work through. So I didn't get a chance to do it. Next weekend, hopefully. And then, yeah, you click into them, and then this one. So, feelings and states. So, internal feelings, identity, state of being, describing with the cupola. Coppola or cupola? I always say cupola for some reason. Anyways, so you come in. So then the way the courses are structured, like the whole idea of the app originally was just to have this test thing of like come in and just test yourself. This is kind of how you learn languages for real. Like if you're living somewhere and you're immersed in it, you're just constantly like trying to use the language, and you can kind of tell about how people respond if you're getting it right and stuff. But very late on, actually, like when I kind of took the time off to finish this, I realized the learn was like so requested, so we kind of just added that in, and I think that's since become like what people focus on most, which is interesting. And then at the bottom of vocabulary is just a list of words that are here, and you can kind of see this is the true tracking of the course about anything. Like you keep doing it until you get these mastered. This is labeled as mastered. I need to change this to known or like something a bit. I don't know. Mastered doesn't sound great. And then I thought I fixed that today. This 99 should be a tick. Above 90 should be a tick. And yeah, this one is decreased to. So it goes up to 100, and then over time it will decay on the curve until you revise. So you need to revise it, but I've only done Neil, must have been 2 weeks ago, and then it's just come down. So, and then the more you review it, they'll actually see it, right? So, yeah, and then up here is the course. I want to I don't want to spend too much time here because I want to show how this is made. So, this is the this is, you see this everywhere online and social media, and like in Irish we don't have feelings. The feelings were just upon us. Probably the most quoted factoid about the language. But I suppose it is useful when you're learning to know that that's how prepositions work. So Tuaisceach and Don. Yeah. So then this could probably be explained better. When I'm building these courses, I'm trying to like test the tools and all that kind of stuff. I kind of just like knock these out, and sometimes I look back and I kind of cringe a bit. But this one isn't too bad. Yeah. And then if you're done, this was requested, and then since people have complained about it, so like the idea is that you can come down and get a little tally. But you don't have to. You can come in at the bottom and just do this. Like it just it's just a way to kind of like keep track of what's going on. Tá tuaisce an domhan autumn and nocht. The tiredness of the world is upon me tonight. And then you should be clicking this and see. And someone was asking me this today with the words, like this isn't just like down means deep, because actually in this case it doesn't mean that. Find the actual translation. There's so many here. This is generated from WordNet, which pulls a word back into an abstract sense. So like dog is an animal, is a living thing, and that's what these definitions are derived from. So that it's kind of like a shotgun. You get a lot of stuff. I can't even see the actual translation that I want here unless I'm staring at it. Anyways, yeah, this is like I thought down is world, and I don't see that anywhere here, which is interesting. But it's going to be long. And yeah, and you can upload it and stuff. This is why we don't use Google Translate. And the idea of this too, by the way, is that if you upvote, it goes to the top. So over time, hopefully the cream will rise to the top, right? That's the idea. How bad are so making are marked by complete attention to having strike and colour. Some of these are just really bad. I wonder could I get away that you could just downvote these or something or get rid of them. But I don't have strong enough Irish to write stuff off. I was doing that in the beginning and then I got a few of them wrong, so I just stopped. Anyways, this should be higher probably, because this is like what I always use is the sentences. No audios yet, and I guess I could check. Oh, it is depth. Okay. Weird. Maybe someone can explain that one to me in the comments. I don't know why that's like that. Because it's not showing up here as world, and yet in the two sentences that we have here. What's this from? This is from, this is from like public data. So this isn't even from me. So I don't know. But this is the idea of this feature, is that you kind of do a bit of detective work, and I might go and drop this into the Discord later on to ask around. Anyways, I digress. That's just one word, and the rest of them. So then we have the word for word. Be tiredness of the world on me tonight. I'm exhausted tonight. The touch you come down, autumn and noct. So you kind of get the idea, and that's the learn. And I with the learn you can do a lot more, right? You can have images and video and more guided. I literally just used Python script to load in what I showed you earlier on to generate a lot of these, and then I just added like something at the top. A bit lazy, I guess, but I can always come back to it. This is the easier one to do. We have audio for it. And then we don't have any audio for this. We can reveal the solution. I don't know why there's 5 hearts here. That is strange. I actually was thinking of doing like a kind of golf par thing instead of the hearts, but I can do that later on. Wait, is there no tracking? I thought there was like a tracking thing. Oh, that's when I do this, yeah. I knocked this right. Spelling Shane. Oh, is that broken? Oh, is this because it's in preview? Okay. Okay, anyways. You get the idea. So yeah, that was in the preview, so let's actually go in and see what's going on here. So preview again if you want, and what feelings and states. That's not probably the best emoji, is it? What would you say feeling would be? I'm gonna go with this little guy over here. Okay, so then this is the learn, this is the test. This is the test we just did. This is the learn, so we can go in here. This is the text. This has markdown support. This interface is god awful. I really need to fix it up, but it does work, and it does have this stuff. So maybe this is why people are not submitting courses. It's because this is really bad. It very much is an engineer's prototype, but you get the preview down here and stuff. So yeah, I want to fix this up. The focus so far has been on learning side of stuff and making sure everything works. And then this is the Irish block. Cancel that. And then the Irish block. So you just put in any sentence you want here, and you can add an audio if you want. Put up a new file or from your bank. This is from the the hour course, the song course. Yeah, I should probably make this a bit easier to see. I've used it once in the song course, and this could be better. So if I did something like this, Michelou.
It's Michelou. It's Michelou. Okay, hustle.
Yeah, this stuff here is concatenated to Oblivion. Also, I think I should update the box design. This is like Google. These curved edges. I should update it to be the app design. Loads of small little things. From bank, save the bank. Yeah, again. So you can kind of save up your stuff. But you can put in anything you want here. And did I put in... Yeah, added audio. No, I didn't. I thought I did that, but maybe I just pulled it out at the last minute. Maybe it's a different block, but I was going to put in like the word for word stuff, which I need to work on, because at the moment that's just using the default audio. Anyways, but you can put in your audio here, and then no matter what text you put in here, like if I put in something like I don't know. I think I can go to this automatically. You get this then, which I think is kind of cool. Yeah, okay, so I should get rid of the audio. People would be... there's nothing there. That's good. And then again here the same. Just do it manually. And these are like the most basic blocks. So the bottom, and then I'll show you what you can do. So we put in a heading, which is pretty basic. Or you can put in English text, Irish text, a tip is like a different styled one, a divider is like stylized stuff. I really want to like improve this so that it's like a proper like like Microsoft Word, much easier to use. Not sure how to do that for mobile, but I mean I guess I could take a look at Google Docs or Microsoft Word for mobile. I'm sure that exists. Or just email, maybe something like that. But yeah, design is like the first casualty of getting a release set. Images. So images have a lot. There's a lot of requests to come in, but you can basically choose the layout fully. So you can do like keep adding rows, and into the rows you can put text or images, and you can put in like. What that is, and then these are the pictograms. So these are requested too. So if I put in like Apple, I think it's in English. Yeah, I can do Apple. Add, and we can also add text. Oh, is that not working? Oh, that's the description. Why can I not put in text? Pictogram file. Oh, I didn't pick the text option. Okay, yeah. Whatever. So then down here I might put in like save and then test. I don't know if I go and preview this. Let's make everything full large, right? You can see you can kind of build all kinds of stuff. I don't know if I added this. This might be a bug where you're seeing other people's content, which I need to fix. maybe not. But yeah, that's this one, and then you can also do cards. Again, the UI here is not great. I really need to work on this, but building editors is tough, as you can imagine. Label below, above, per word, shared. Add row, image. Yeah, I'm going to spend like a few days just playing around with this and iterating and fixing the loop. So yeah, you can kind of do a lot of stuff with that. I mean, the functionality is all there, but the user experience maybe not so much. image, audio the same, and you can like put in any audio, choose audio, test, and then you get this little thing here. What else do we have? Video. Video is kind of similar enough, but the video you can also do. You can do like a clip, 15 seconds or like around that. It's kind of done by the size of the image, or you can do like YouTube. Get them to pay for the hosting, and you can put in timestamps for the YouTube and stuff. Multiple choice. Typing exercise is kind of fun. Type something. And then answer or whatever. Yeah, so then you can put in like the answer then. So what's this one? Same one again. And from bank, save the bank. Yeah, so it's. So then we can do the exercise now. Yeah, all of that stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the stuff. I mean, as I'm doing it now, I'm like, you can kind of see the potential, but also you can see how like this is just being like this and this and this and this and this. You know, I need to go back and design it fully. Hopefully, I'll get a chance next weekend. Be working all this week. Sinead, I think what I'll do now is I'll just show you oh yeah, this is actually one that I was doing when I was this won't be released, and this is just literally when I was doing to kind of trying to get this flow going. The audio doesn't match up, it's just random audio. Yeah, these pictograms and stuff, and then you can kind of do it like this as well. These are like what's the word, proof of concept, or like early kind of prototypes. I think they need a lot more polish, but it's exciting. It's kind of interesting to kind of do it this way, and you can kind of chain them together if you wanted to kind of say something. I don't know how good this is. It's like too small. Let me show and this is where your content bank is where you can add and delete stuff. So add in contributions, app interface, discussions, but this one, there's just one song in it, the one that I'm trying to learn off at the moment. That's already live, so I need to edit this. Yeah, I know it's like, if I make changes I need to submit them to be approved again. But what this looks like is you can have your images, your videos, and you can put timestamps in. So I don't know if that's here or not. No, I should add that in where you can change it. Yeah, this is also quite lazy. I just put in like clips, the audio and stuff, and then I just put in like the stuff directly. Yeah, that's it. So I mean, I could probably show a lot more stuff. Lots of fixed, lots of stuff changed. You can see these are all the courses that have been released. This is for myself and Dara at the moment. This is what the review looks like to us. So there's nothing being submitted at all for anybody. So, and this is the one that I just did, World. So I need someone else to review this for me. I should probably put in a thing where you can check this in the source. These boxes annoy me too. I need to change these. These are like the old Google design. It needs to be updated. Other changes. This menu now is in the same font no matter what. I think if I thought I fixed that today. Why is that not working? That's funny. Oh no, it is working. I was this is Do you not know, Shane, that this is the album for early Gaeltacht? I misread the notches. We're so ready to like admit defeat too. But yeah, you can this is kept in the same font no matter what. And where did we go? Handwriting. The keyboard now you can also switch onto the device, or you can use your own device one or the app one. There's keyboards causing issues, which should be fixed with the mobile releases, making me sound and stuff. Yeah. So I have to update this, how to use this app, and just do a lot more stuff. I guess I could show this because this has been updated since. And I don't know. So the idea here was that like it's like a deck builder, like a it's a Ballantro, the game where you can kind of like build a deck. So I'm in like Cupola, like the first 100 most frequent words. So I can like I want to revise 5 and I want to add 5, and then I can just switch these out if I don't want them. And you can kind of just build which one you want to actually practice. Translate them and do what you want here basically. Then when you do this, this is very much restricted by like what data we have. So we have like English, Irish sentence pairs. So I actually think that we could do just Irish sentences. We don't need to have the English, Irish, but yeah. So the idea, there's a word here. We don't know what it is. If I use the hints or the solution, it will drop the chance to improve how well I know this word. And there's sentences here I need to guess based on this. So we ought to have and then oh god, I can't even process this. What word is this? Alright, so I notice Agum part. City. Oh, okay. Is it? Nope. Yeah, of course. It's obvious when you know it, right? Yeah, it's actually one of the issues with this, like that was like the word was then a really simple common word in Irish, but then you're looking at sentences that are quite relatively complicated. That's the idea, anyways. I need to get some sleep, so I'm gonna call it there. Mille Bucas, and yeah, I hope people are enjoying the app, and I'm kind of hoping people can see the vision, and I'm looking forward to when people start like contributing and making courses and what people do and stuff. So it'll be exciting. So, Slán live.